Good morning. Welcome to the Seed to Soul podcast. My name is Allison Walls and I am your host. Today our title is The Joyful Table. It is the Saturday before Easter, guys. So we are going to talk today about our April promos. I have not hit on the promotions that Young Living does every month, so I kind of wanted to talk about those a little bit. And then we are going to talk about things that go along with the promos, like a loyalty order. What is that? Just kind of getting some explanations and maybe some perks that you didn't know about that you could be a part of if you wanted. We're going to talk about a little bit about homeschooling because I have mentioned that we're a homeschooling family. So I'm going to talk about kind of what we do for curriculum and why we've chosen that. And then we're going to talk about just like Easter and just some thoughts that I've been having this Easter season, Lenten season. I am Allison Walls. I am your host of the Seed to Soul podcast. I'm a Christian, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, an animal lover, an essential oil user and lover, and a licensed social worker too. So here at the Seed to Soul podcast, we chat twice a month about life. We talk about oils, how we use oils. We talk about mental health. We talk about family, just things that I'm like, oh, this would be a fun topic to share with people. I hope to have some more guests on. I know I have one booked for May 23rd, so I'm super excited about that one. But I'm hoping to have some more guests to talk about mental health and just other different things that people use to make sure that they are being the whole person they want to be. So when we are here, we always start with an AFT reset, which is a practice that I like to use to help get rid of negative emotions and help us to be present in the moment. So the oils that we use for this are lavender, stress away, and frankincense, all in equal drops. So you put one drop in your hand, otherwise I have them mixed in this. And I need you to think of something, a negative emotion or feeling that you're having right now. It could be sadness, it could be overwhelm, it could be anger that you're holding on to. Maybe something's happened this past week that was really hard for you. So I want you to think about that feeling that it's giving you. And I want you to think what it is. Let's focus on one thing. What is that one thing that is making you feel that? Making you feel that anger, making you feel that sadness, maybe that overwhelm. And where are you feeling that in your body? Every emotion holds a spot in our body. It could be your jaw, your neck, your back. Where are you feeling that in your body? And I want you to take a drop of your oil, whether it's all three or just the one mixed together. I want you to rub your hands together. And you're going to cup it over your nose and you're going to breathe into that feeling, into that place in your body until you feel a shift. The feeling might go away, the image or thought that you're having might disappear. And once that feels complete, lower your hands, but take all the time that you need. Once that feels complete, you can take the rest of the oils that are on your hands. You can run them through your hair. You can run them on your neck so that can stay with you. This is the practice that you guys can use every single day. If you're having a hard day, once a week, anything like that, you can take these oils and you can just think about, what am I feeling? Where is it? And what is making me feel that way? And then you can breathe those oils in and you can do a reset all by yourself. So I love to keep this practice for myself, for my kids, for my family. Anytime I'm seeing them feeling overwhelmed, stressed, this is what we do. So thank you for doing that and being a part of it. So we can be present here to talk about what we're going to talk about today. Okay. So let's get rolling. What am I drinking today? Because that's always a question. Today I have a strawberry matcha cold foam with bubbles in it. It is delicious. I went with the matcha again because, like I've said, green things make me feel like it's healthier. So that's what I'm drinking here, and that is from Deja Blue House of Coffee. To show a shout out to them for letting us be here at Streetside Studio 7 filming our podcast. It's an amazing crew. I'm super excited to be part of the Streetside Studio 7 crew. And then the fact that I get to come and get an amazing drink every time I film is so great. So thank you guys for that. A promo. Okay, Allison, what is a promo? You keep saying this. So every month we have promotions that are put out on a flyer and they send them out to us. They post them all over the internet. If you're anything Young Living, you've probably seen it. So they have 3 levels basically. So if you spend 100 point volume PV, 200 PV, or 300 PV, you have an opportunity to get free product. They've also started, if you add a certain product to your loyalty order that month, you can get a 15% discount on that product. Okay, so this month, 100 PV, and when you do it on your loyalty order, or you have a loyalty order, you get a 5 ml of purification oil. Okay, so this is a 15 of purification. This is our 5 size, but this is a 15 of purification. What is purification good for? So purification, they have it labeled as plant-powered spring scents, diffuse in high-traffic areas of the home to neutralize unwanted odors. So that's one amazing thing about purification oil. Okay. What do I use purification oil for? Purification oil works great when you put it on like your clothes or underneath your clothes to keep away pests in the summer. It works great if you put it on your dogs to keep away pests in the summer. My husband just texted me and said he found a tick on the dog already. Now it's snowing here in Minnesota, so I hope that stops. But yeah, he pulled the tick off of our dog this morning. So we'll have to put some oils on them to help them with that. If you do, the purification could help with, I always put it on the bite afterwards, or bites of any sort afterwards, just to help purify things. What is it? I brought this book today. This is an older edition, but it's the 12th edition. It's still good. This is kind of a book that I like to use to look to see what is in certain things and what it could help with. Okay. And this is not just specific for Young Living, it's for any oil company. So, purification. The individual oils in this blend have a powerful antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal, and sanitizing properties. The blend, therefore, could be useful for eliminating odors, possibly helping with bacteria, maybe some mold and fungus. It purifies and cleanses the air, neutralizes mildew. It could get rid of cigarette smoke and other obnoxious odors. It could help with repelling bugs, insects, and mice that live in our homes, offices, and other areas. It could also be beneficial in neutralizing poison from insect bites, such as spiders, bees, hornets, and wasps. It could help if you're out and get a cut or a wound and you don't have access to water. It could help with that. What oils are in this blend? So it has citronella oil, which it says citronella is good for an antiseptic, antibacterial, antispasmodic, anti-inflammatory, deodorizing, insecticide, purifying, and sanitizing properties are all in citronella. Lemongrass, which is a vasodilator, an antiseptic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and sedative. It may help improve circulation also, wake up the lymphatic system, and increase the flow of oxygen. It might also help to lift the spirit. That's what lemongrass could do for someone. Rosemary Sinello may help to balance heart functions, energize in solar plexus, and reduce mental fatigue. It may improve circulation and help stimulate the nerves. It is antiseptic and anti-infectious. So that would be in there. Melaleuca can help balance heart functions, act as a cellular and detoxifier of the blood. It is antibacterial, antifungal, anti-infectious, antiseptic, antiviral, and immune stimulant in properties. Lavandin is antifungal, antibacterial, a strong antiseptic, and a tissue regenerator. And myrtle is a decongestant and of the respiratory system. It may help improve oxygenation and work as an expectorant in discharging mucus. It is an antiseptic and antibacterial and a euphoric and elevating. Okay, so those are all the single oils in this blend and what they could do for someone's body. I am not saying that this blend would do that for your body. I am saying this is research, and yes, there, we can go from there. So body systems that this oil could help possibly would be your digestive system to emotionally balance. So for our emotions, and then it could be helpful to our skin. The blend is great for air purification when diffused. Maybe when illness is in the home, you could diffuse, wait an hour or two, and repeat the pattern as desired. Diffuse in your office, your barn, your garbage areas. Put out cotton balls and place by air fresheners and place by vents to help with purifying the air. How would I apply this oil? You can apply it to the Vitaflex points of your body, ears, feet, and temples. You can apply topically for infections as cleansing. Put on a cotton ball and place in air vents or insect repellent at home or at work. It can also be added to paint to help reduce the fumes. This is contact sensitivity, so don't put purification on before you go like outside in the sun, because it does have oils in there that react with the sun, so you get dark spots. So that's why I say put it on your clothes instead of your skin, or on your skin underneath a shirt. It goes well with citrus fresh, Melrose, and thieves oil. And the frequency of this oil is low physically. It's approximately 62 megahertz. So there's the science on purification. So possibly if you have any of that stuff, purification would be good for you. I like to put it in my water, when I'm cleaning. When I am washing my floors, I like to put a little bit of purification and peppermint in, along with my thieves cleaner, and that just helps to get rid of the pests. I've already had big ants crawling through my house, so that deters them. So that's one thing I like to do when I wash my floors in my kitchen. But also putting cotton balls around, so then hopefully the bugs would get deterred by that too, because I just don't like ants in my house. They're big and creepy. Okay, so purification. If you do 100 PV oil, my gosh. If you do 100 PV order on loyalty, you will get a 5 millimeter of purification oil this month for free. Okay. The next oil that you don't have to put on loyalty to get free, but that's at the 200 mark, it's a 200 PV mark, is thieves oil. This is, and it'll be a full 15. Okay. So thieves oil smells amazing. Everyone knows what thieves is, because that's kind of one of Young Living's major sellers is our thieves oil. Okay, so what is thieves? According to this reference book, thieves is a highly antiviral, antiseptic properties of the single oils contained with this blend to help protect your body from the onset of illnesses. Okay, it may help with sinus issues, lung issues. It could support your throat. It could support your gums, your teeth. Could help with any mouth issues that you might have. It could help with when you get bumped and get those things. It could help if you are cutting up your vegetables and miss and get your finger. It could help with any sort of infection. Slivers, it could help get, oh my gosh, I use purification for slivers also. Slivers and splinters, it could help them move to the surface. It is considered anti-plague and would be used by thieves in England to protect them from the plague when stealing from the sick and dying. So that's kind of a historical fact. And that's kind of cool. That's the reason it got its name. What oils are in this? So clove oil, which is an antibacterial, antifungal, anti-infectious, anti-parasitic, and a strong antiseptic, antiviral, and immune stimulant. It may influence healing and create a feeling of protection and courage. That's what clove could do. Lemon could promote health, healing, physical energy, and purification. Its fragrance is invigorating, enhancing, and warming. It is an antiseptic and is great for the respiratory system. Cinnamon bark is part of the formula the Lord gave Moses in Exodus 30:22 through 27. It has very specific purposes. 1, it is a powerful purifier. 2, it is a powerful oxygenator. And 3, it enhances the action and the activity of other oils. It may have a stimulating and toning effect on the whole body, and particularly the circulatory system. It is antibacterial, antifungal, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antiparasitic, antiseptic, antispasmodic, antiviral, it's an astringent, immune stimulant, a sexual stimulant, and is warming. Okay, that's cinnamon bark oil. Eucalyptus radiata may have a profound antiviral effect upon the respiratory system. It also has a strong antibacterial, anti-catarrhal, and antiseptic properties. Rosemary, cinnamon, may help balance your heart function, energize the solar plexus, and reduce mental fatigue. It may improve circulation and help to stimulate the nerves. It is antiseptic and anti-infectious. Okay, the oils in this blend may help it be effective for dealing with various problems related to your immune system. So it's really good to support your immune system. Okay, you can diffuse this oil periodically for 20 to 25 minutes at a time to help protect your body against the onset of illnesses. You could put it on the bottom of your feet. You could put it on your throat, your stomach. You could put it on your vital flex points for your intestines. You can dilute a drop of thieves and 15 drops of V6 oil and massage to your thymus to stimulate your immune system, and massage under the arms to stimulate the lymphatic system. It's best applied to the bottom of the feet and may be caustics to the skin. It is a hot oil, so when you apply it to your throat, if you're having like scratchies or anything like that, you would probably need to use a V6 oil to dilute it. So it does have contact sensitization, and it could cause skin irritation because it has the clove oil, the cinnamon bark. Those are all hot oils. So just be aware of that. The companion oils, Imu Power on the throat, Thieves on the feet. Alternate by putting Thieves on the throat and Imu Power on the feet. And also Exodus 2 would be a good one to use. This is an emotional and spiritual. The frequency of this oil is approximately 150 megahertz. There has been a few different studies here it talks about in the effectiveness of this oil against airborne microorganisms. The study showed that 90% reduction in number of gram-positive Micrococcus luteus organisms after diffusing Thieves for 12 minutes. After fusing Thieves for 20 minutes, there's a 99.3% reduction. Another study against the gram-negative Pseudomonas organisms showed a kill rate of 99.96 just after 12 minutes of diffusion. And that was a Weber State University study in 1997. So they do study, that's the cool thing, they study these oils to see. So a lot of this has scientific claim behind it. Also, how do I like to use Thieves oil? I love to diffuse it because it smells amazing. I love to put it on the bottom of my feet if I'm going out in public. I prefer Thieves chest rub right now is what I do every day on the bottom of my feet. Otherwise, my kids love it on the bottom of their feet. If they're starting to feel a little bit icky or something, this is what we go for right away. We diffuse it, we put it on. It's just an amazing oil to have around. And Young Living has a whole product line with our Thieves now. So you can get it in so many different versatile ways. Okay, so 100 PV oil on my loyalty, I would get a 5 of purification. 200 PV order, anyone without loyalty would get a 15 mil of thieves. So if I go up to 300 PV without not having it on loyalty, I could get a thing of Detoxime this month. Detoxime, we did kind of talk about that last week because it's a supplement, right? What is Detoxime good for? What did they say Thieves was good for? What was there? They said a fresh start in every drop. Mix 10 to 15 per cup of water and vinegar for some extra kick into your cleaning solutions. Ooh, they talked about the cleaning. I use this Thieves cleaner all the time, but adding that more too. Detoxime. They said spring cleansing from the inside. Fast-acting enzymes help break down food, detoxify, and promote cleansing of the body. Okay? What does our book say about Detoxime? It says it's a vegetable enzyme complex designed to promote detoxification of the body and support and maintain a healthy intestinal environment. Because it combines essential oils with enzymes that are meant to digest starches, sugars, proteins, and fats, it may also provide relief for occasional symptoms such as fullness, pressure, bloating, gas, pain, or minor cramping that occur after eating. By facilitating the optimal absorption of nutrients from the body and supplements, the aging process is delayed and the energy levels enhanced. So what is in Detoxime? It's amylase, invertase, protease, oh my goodness gracious, glucosamine, bromelain, phytase, lipase, cellulose, lactase, alpha glucosane, pure therapeutic grade essential oils, rice bran, cumin seed extract, vegetable cellulose, deionized water, and silica. So what oils are in Detoxime? Cumin, which is antibacterial, antispasmodic, and anti-tumoral properties. Anise may help calm and strengthen the digestive system. Fennel is antiparasitic, promotes the removal of toxic waste, and may break up fluids and toxins and cleanse the tissues. So they say take 2 to 3 capsules 3 times daily between meals. You can use it with other cleansing and detoxifying programs, and it could be sprinkled on food or in beverages if you're not a fan of the tablets. It helps to support your digestive and your immune system. It pairs well with Comfortone, Juvitone, Sulfurzyme, Life 5, and Power Meal. It goes well with Diagize and Juvaflex oils. The warning is do not give it to children under the age of 12, except under the supervision of a doctor. If symptoms persist, discontinue and contact your doctor too. This formula contains trace minerals that can help detoxify the body and assist in the reduction of cholesterol and triglycerides. Can also help to open the gallbladder duct, cleanse the liver, and regulate pH levels, thereby reducing acidification, which helps to prevent candida and yeast overgrowth, as well as parasite colonization and infestation. May also provide relief from diarrhea, constipation, heartburn, and food allergies. So that is what this book says about it. Again, I'm not a doctor. I do not treat, prescribe, or anything like that. How do I use Detoxime? I have it honestly mostly for my dogs because they get into environmental stuff, and my labs have been known to get puffy faces after they get into environmental stuff. So then I put this on their food, or I put it on, I just break up the capsule. They're not big capsules. I break over the capsule and I sprinkle it on their food every once in a while just to help them to break down any sort of environmental thing that they might come in contact with that I've known that they've had a reaction to. Otherwise, I will take them if it's kind of like as a feel, like as needed. If I'm feeling maybe constipated, I've heard a lot of people have good luck with taking Detoxime if they're feeling constipated to help their body clear out. So that's another one that I would use it for and have used it for. And I think it's worked well for myself. But again, everyone's body is different, so I'm not gonna, what works for me might not work for you. Okay, so this will be 100 PV for the purification, 5 if you do it on a loyalty order, 200 PV Thieves, 15 mil, Doesn't have to be a loyalty order, it could be a shop order. And then at 300 PV, you would get a bottle of Detoxime. There is 90 capsules in here. So if that's something you want to try, might be good to try it this month. Get your oils and then get those free products. Okay. What is the 15% off product this month? So we're getting into spring. So fresh suds and savings, 15% off the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak when you put it on your loyalty order while supplies last. Have you guys been washing your fruit and vegetables? I know there's a lot of YouTube videos out there about that. I do love this Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak. I love it when I do my grapes. I first rinse, of course, take them off the stems, and I put them in warm water with the Thieves and Veggie Soak, and I soak them for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I rinse them off with cold water, and they get that nice crisp. And so I love to do that with all of my fruits. My grapes, I just noticed that they get a crispy type when you bite into them. But then I also do it with my strawberries, my blueberries, just to get all of that stuff from the store off, because I can't grow all of that stuff outside. It is great when you do grow stuff outside though, to get all those worms and stuff out. So that is the 15% off thing. If you're on loyalty, you could add the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak to your order this month, and you'll get 15% off that product. Okay, so I keep talking about loyalty orders. Allison, what is a loyalty order? So a loyalty order is a monthly order that you can change every month, and you earn points back for products. So this is not something you have to do. If you're just like, I want 2 bottles of Thieves once every 6 months, great. Go on and buy 2 bottles of Thieves once every 6 months. If that's what you need, go for it. If you want to swap out products in your home, if you want to change supplements, if you want to do the burn and control every month, getting on loyalty might be the best thing for you, because you need to place a minimum of 50 PV a month. So that's about $50 a month, okay, to be on loyalty. And then you earn points back that you can use on product. So in months 1 through 3, you get 10% back in points, okay, on your whole order. So say you put in a $100 order, you would get 10 points back, right? Is that right, guys? I'm not a mathematician. 10% of 100. Someone help me out. Thank you. I said it right. So you'd get $10 back that you can use in free, you can buy in product, okay? I didn't say that right. 10%. So you get $10 that would go into a cart that you can then turn around and get product, okay? In months 4 through 24, you get 20% of your PV points back in free product, okay? Points which you can then use for a free product. If you're on loyalty for 25 plus months, and this is consecutive, guys, you get 25% of your PV points back in points to spend on product. I've been doing loyalty orders for many years now. That's how I get my supplements every month. This is how I get my oils. It's how I get free oils. Like, I'll order and I'll get free oils this month, and that's amazing. Sorry, my phone is freaking out. So this is what I like to do, because I order every month with my supplements that I need, okay? My vitamins, my cleaning supplies. You don't have to do it. If you are going to do the burn and control, I would totally suggest doing it, because you'll get points back for product. And I love to do, then I try new products, or I try things I haven't tried before, or I save it up for like a big bottle of Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood or something like that. You know what I mean? So you can save up your points, and then you can spend up to 300 points a time. So that is what a loyalty order is, how the loyalty program works, and kind of how it wraps in with our monthly promos. Is there any questions on that at all?
The only thing I'm seeing so far would be a comment from Greg Weiler 352 on TikTok. Looks like he says, get a lot of free product.
Yes. It is so good. I just love, because sometimes their products are like all these oils I've tried and the supplements I've tried, but sometimes it's ones that I haven't tried. Oh, on the loyalty form, okay, hold on. It talked about an oil that I have not tried this month, but the blend of the month is humility. And it says you use humility blend when you stay close to the earth, grounded, open, and aware of your place in something bigger. So that is the blend of the month that you could buy. Another thing that they talked about, which I thought was super cool, is getting save on spring cleaning must-haves with your April loyalty order. So it talks about getting your Thieves Fruit and Veggie Wash on your loyalty order for 15% off. Plus, if you do the Thieves Cleaning Kit, which is Thieves Dish Soap, Thieves Cleaner, Thieves Laundry Soap, Thieves Bath and Kitchen Scrub, and then there's a lemon and a Thieves Oil, 15 mils, and a spray bottle, you will get a free bottle of purification oil, okay? So the loyalty price that you would spend would be $133.48 on that order. That would be a total of 114 PVs, 114.75 PVs, and you would end up saving 124.73 by doing an order like that. I will post that picture later on, guys, so you can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's how I want to clean my house. This would be a great one to swap out household cleaning products and just like buy the Thieves bundle, get that savings, get that 15% off, and get a free oil. And if you do the loyalty order, you're automatically getting a 24% discount on your products for the year. Random thought. I thought that was a cute little bundle. Okay, guys.
And we do have one more comment from Greg here saying that he needs the, what was it? Grounded?
Ooh, the humility?
Humility, yes.
I don't have that one. Like, I guess what might be going on my loyalty order this month, guys.
And just a reminder to our audience here, please do leave a comment, question if you do have any. We are watching all three chats on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So if you have any questions, please do let us know. We would be happy to answer and help you in any way we could.
And honestly, guys, it's way easier if you comment and talk to me because I like having conversations. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking. My jaw hurts. So comment away, please. Communicate. Let's have a class. Let's talk about this. If you don't have a Young Living account and you want to get started, let me know and I can help you get your account started. If you used to have one and you haven't used it in over a year, let me know and I can help you reactivate your account. If you choose to reactivate to start under me, you'll be placed under my team, which means I'm your upline support and I get to help you out. And I get to introduce you to all these fun things and we can go to fun classes together. And plus, it would help my family out too. So any order that you put in using my member number, I do get an 8% commission and that helps support my family. So just throwing that out there. Next week, so normally I do my podcast on the 2nd and the 4th Saturdays of the month. Next week, though, I will be in the cities for a product launch get together with a bunch of oil people, and I'm super excited to go. So Saturday or Friday night, we'll go down and we'll do some business work and kind of work on ourselves. And then Saturday, it'll be all new product launch. And so I'm super excited. If you guys want to join me with that, let me know and I can get you the link so you can sign up and buy tickets and come with us. Me and Austin are going to go down, so I'm super excited to be with my oily people. I was hoping maybe possibly I can like get some why Young Living questions answered by some of these really successful Young Living people. Why do you use Young Living? And then maybe collaborate a video for you guys because I think that'd be kind of cool. Yes, no, Thomas will collaborate a video for you guys is what I meant. Um, so I'll get all the pieces. I'll send them to him. So that was my Young Living talk. Now let's talk about homeschooling, because I said we were going to talk about some homeschooling stuff. Wow. Because we are a homeschooling family. This will be year 3 that we've homeschooled. We decided to, after my kids' parochial school closed down, that we decided that we were going to homeschool instead of sending them to public school. I liked the parochial school because I knew what they were learning. It was Christian based, and I felt very good about what my kids were learning. Not that I wouldn't. I went to public school. It's not that I don't like public school. It's not what I'm saying. I just, with the way the world is going, I really want to be more involved in what my kids are learning. So we chose to homeschool. And I think when we learned the school was closing in July, I had not a lot of time to order things. And when I talked to a few of my friends who homeschool, they're like, oh, do this and this and this and buy this and this and this. And I was like, that's a lot. I still work full time. To buy 4 different subjects from 4 different places seemed like a lot. So we found the good and the beautiful. And one of the reasons I like it is it's a box curriculum. And I know some people don't like box curriculums because they don't get to exactly choose. It's easier for me, okay? So you just pick a grade level and you get the language arts, you get the math, and then you can add the sciences, the histories onto that. So it is Christian based. It's not Catholic based, but it's Christian based. There are online resources for free. They have a free YouTube channel, which my kids absolutely love. Jackson is a very kinesthetic learner. So songs are something that he loves, because even if he'll be like, Mom, what month is it? And I'll be like, well, it's April, May. And then he'll sing the song The Good and the Beautiful has. So he learns a lot by song, visual, audio type stuff. So it's super helpful for him. They have free printouts. And I just like how the book explains how to do it. It'll be like, parent read this section, child do this section. And so it's all laid out for you in the book. And that's helpful for me because sometimes I don't get to study. I don't have the time to study to teach my kids, which maybe I should, but as a working full-time mom, and then my mom helps out with homeschooling a lot. So it's easier for her to just be able to read through the book and help them. The reading books, the kids really like them too, and they're very Christian based. They have good plot lines, good stories behind them. I am not a mathematician, so the math is easier for me to teach because it's broken down, and I get to teach them how to do long division the way I learned, how to do multiplication the way I learned, because that's the way the book teaches it. And so I feel that's helpful for me. The language arts includes a lot of different areas in the world. So Lexa started her year this learning about Ecuador. And so I think that's really cool because Ecuador actually links into Young Living because we have a hospital there. So I thought that was even cooler that I could link in what we do, what she loves, into her studies too. You can pick sciences that are good for the whole entire family. This year we're kind of doing animal tracks and learning about animals, and the kids are loving that. History is one that I tried. I bought a history lesson and I was trying with my kids, but I almost feel like Lexi probably would be good at it right now, but Jack and Danny, it might be a little bit too much for them. So my mom bought some Tuttle Twins history books that I've been looking through to see, and just teaching in the moment is kind of what we do. Jack has a question the other day or last spring. He was like, oh, Mom, why are the trees green? So then we pulled up a video about photosynthesis and learned about that. Right. So but to teach them in that moment, because I feel like when I was going through school, it was yep, they probably taught me all the things, but I wasn't super excited about learning that at that moment, so I didn't remember it. But when my kid asks, and then I can turn around and be like, hey, yeah, let's learn about it, then I feel like they're holding on to it more. So that's one reason we do like homeschooling. I do love the good and the beautiful. I think it's super helpful. It keeps the kids in a Christian type mindset all the time. about kindness and caring. And I like that it's convenient and I can just go on and buy the box set. Although I did that last year and I just bought the whole box set for each of the kids. So now I have double books. So now this year, I was very, very mindful about like, oh, I don't have to buy this and this and this because I can reuse it for the next 2 kids. So that's kind of what we're doing with our homeschooling thing. I know a lot of people like different things, and that's awesome. There's an amazing homeschooling store in Elk River that I've never been to, but I hear a lot of good things about it. It is like really snowing outside, and that is super distracting. Don't turn around. Remember how last week, guys, when I was doing my podcast, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Welcome to Minnesota. Sorry, distracted by the blizzard outside. Easter, guys. We're going to hit on Easter for a little bit. So here's my random thoughts that I've been having as a parent. Okay. When my kids were little, yeah. Okay. When my kids were little, like the Easter Bunny was so fun. And we still love the Easter Bunny, and we still love that he comes to our house and brings us stuff. But then I almost feel like when they were little, I didn't feel they would understand the real meaning of Easter. And so now that I'm trying to, like, Jack is 6, so I'm trying to get him to grasp it's not just about the Easter Bunny, it's about Jesus and Jesus dying on the cross for our sins, and trying to get him to grasp that. I'm like, by the Easter Bunny being involved, did that make it less important about the real reason of Easter? So I've been really trying to figure out, like, how when they get older, how do you transition them to, like, more about Jesus and the true meaning of Easter? We went to church. We've done the Stations of the Cross this Lenten season. We focused on Lent throughout the 40 days. Like, they had to watch a Lenten show every day, and they actually wanted to. They were like, oh, we forgot to watch our Lent show, and then they ran out of those episodes. So now they're watching some Saints episodes on formed.org, that app. They really like that. But then I'm trying to think, like, what are some fun crafts? What are some fun ideas? So I think this year we're going to try, I've never tried these, but the resurrection rolls, where you take, like, a bun and then you have, like, butter and sugar and you put a marshmallow. Have you done those?
No, but I've seen them done before.
Do they work?
Yes, they do. For our audience, I have seen them kind of done before. You take a dough, like a pastry dough, and you kind of make it into almost akin to a dumpling. You put butter, sugar on the inside, and then you put a marshmallow in it. The marshmallow represents Jesus, and it's the story of his resurrection. So they buried him in the tomb. They sealed it up tight, so you seal up the dough tight. Then they left it for a while. You put it in the oven, and then when it comes out of the oven and you break open that dumpling, Jesus is gone. He is risen.
Does the marshmallow, like, melt?
Yes. There's no trace of the marshmallow left. It's in the dough.
That's so cool. So I think we're going to try that. I think that'd be a fun thing for them to see. We did Easter eggs because I wanted to do Easter eggs. But just, like, what are some fun crafts that you guys do? Just leave them in the comments. That you guys do for, like, Easter.
Just a minute ago.
Yeah.
It looks like we have a comment from Sam Weiler on Facebook. Have you heard about the resurrection eggs and the resurrections buns? I have ideas and I'll share them later.
Ooh, resurrection eggs. That sounds fun. I was just thinking, like, fun things that the kids can do. I know last year, like, the Easter Bunny left them, like, crosses that they could, like, draw on, and bookmarks, and they just found them again, like, last week. And so now they've been, like, coloring Easter bookmarks. So trying to combine things together, but I feel like should the Easter Bunny have never visited us? I don't know. It's hard. That's a hard thing. There's a jelly bean prayer on Etsy. What? Okay, guys. Google. I'll tell you what. Red is for the blood he gave. Green is for the life he saves. Yellow is for the sun so bright. Orange is the morning light. Black is for the sins we made. Good, because those are disgusting. White is for the grace he gave. Purple is for his sorrow. And pink is for the new tomorrow. Oh, that's cute. Okay, people on Etsy are really cute, guys. Like, they're good. I'm just looking at all these random ideas. Ooh, making little angels and a tomb out of paper. There was some things too that, so we go to Family Faith Formation once a month, and they had some cute little Easter buns to make. I know at the beginning of Lent, they had you bury the word Alleluia. Hallelujah. So then you can dig that up on Easter because Jesus is risen. We did go to Mass on yesterday. We went to the Passion, and I feel like my kids, like Lexi, kind of grasp it. You can see when they start to grasp it. They're like, "Oh, I know that story." Yeah, she's thinking about it. I know that story. I know this. So, just that fun stuff. If you guys have any ideas of what you do to make Easter more about Jesus with your kids, let me know. That would be super helpful because I think they get it, but I'm also trying to be like, I'm like 36 and now I feel like I don't even fully grasp it. Like, I know what it is, but you know, like I don't know how to explain it, guys. Like the feeling that like I want to go to church more. I want to be involved that way more and just be close with God and Jesus during this time. I feel like I didn't get that until I became a parent, and then now trying to teach my kids that. It's one of those things. I don't know. I've been watching The Chosen, and I just wanted to watch it all night last night, but my kids didn't agree with me. Because this is a perfect time. If you haven't watched season 5 of The Chosen, like, now is the perfect time to binge watch it because it is all about the Last Supper and then Jesus dying. So I hope to finish that today, you know, because there's really not much else you can do in a lovely snowy, blizzardy day in Minnesota in April. Yay. Yay. Any other comments about what? Ideas, thoughts? No. Coins covered the cross, paid in full? They've been like pennies over a cross.
John did that.
Did he?
Yeah. No, because I recently found it, and all the coins had basically fallen off.
Oh. I have some cool ideas. Catholic Easter basket idea. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we are going to be filming again on April 18th because I had to move that one to the 3rd because I'll be at a CD7 convention on the 25th. So we'll be April 18th. What are we going to talk about? I am debating doing a Healing Oils of the Bible class on April 18th. Maybe if my dad would come with me and do it. Wink, wink. Just because we're kind of still, it's after Easter, but I think it'd be a cool thing to do. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested of the Healing Oils of the Bible class on the 18th, or what other classes you think I should do. I'm not running out of ideas, but I also want to do what you guys want me to talk about, because I could talk all day about oils and mental health. Thinking maybe in May I might have a friend or two of mine also come out with like, oh yeah, a friend or two of mine come out from like the mental health world, and we could talk mental health. So yeah, If you are watching the replay, comment replay below. I know people have been watching the replay because they're telling me about it. But that way I know that you've watched. We stream live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Facebook does go away after 30 days. So if you're watching after 30 days, please look me up on YouTube, the Seed to Soul podcast, or Allison Walls, or on my Spotify, the Seed to Soul podcast. Those are the two places that my podcast will stay. Because TikTok live goes away right away, and then Facebook will delete after 30 days on the lives. So yes, if you are catching one of my lives and you want to go back, we are on episode 6, guys. So there's 5 episodes on YouTube and Spotify that you haven't watched. You should probably get caught up. It's good to stay in order because they don't build on each other. I'm just saying. One of those episodes are my kids, though, and they're pretty exciting. So I am going to let you guys go. I hope you have a great Saturday. If you're in Minnesota, enjoy the blustery snow. And hopefully it'll be gone by tomorrow and it will all melt and we can go back to slush season. And then maybe we'll have a good summer. We'll see. We'll see. There could be more. There could be more. We live in Minnesota, guys. Okay. Have a great day. If you're in Alec and you need a pick-me-up, stop by Deja Blue House of Coffee and get yourself something good. Okay. Have a great Saturday. Bye.